Alright, today's video is going to be on order of operations. So just making sure that we are working with the rules of order of operation, and then also what I like to do is just make sure that I highlight, and where we highlight to is we highlight to our stop signs. Our stop signs are going to be addition signs and subtraction signs. The only time you get to go through that stop sign is when it is inside of a parenthesis, so you can just continue on through that stop sign. Okay, so it kind of just helps break the problem into chunks for us. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this first problem. So again, I'm just going to highlight till my stop sign. So I have an addition sign that turns into my stop sign, and I have another addition sign that's my stop sign. So there are my chunks that I'm going to solve with this problem. So -3 is obviously going to remain the same. But then here's where I have a little bit of my work. So grouping symbols, but exponents. So I have 2 to the third power, which really means 2 times 2 times 2. So that's going to actually give me 8. And then I have this -4 still. So that's going to give me plus a -32. All right. And then I'm going to continue on down with my 5. Okay. Now I can just work from left to right because I have all addition signs. So -3 plus a -32 is -35, plus a 5 is going to get me to -30. Let's look at a second example. So again, my addition signs are my stop signs. And now I get to go through a stop sign here because of the grouping symbol with the parentheses. All right, so now this -3 to the second power is a little bit tricky because the negative signs on the, there are no parentheses here. So it really means the negative is being applied afterwards. So 3 squared is what's going to give me a 9. But then I have that negative sign that's going to come with it. Okay. Now over here I'm going to do my grouping symbol. So -2 plus 5 is going to bring me to 3. But then I have 4 groups of 3, which is going to give me 12. So now I'm left with -9 plus 12, different signs, so I end up with 3 for my answer. Looking at our third example. All right, so again, my addition signs are my stop signs. So I'm highlighting there. I have 3 terms, and then when I'm going through it, so 4 is obviously going to remain the same, and then we have the -2 is going to remain the same. All right, but then we have this 3 groups of 5, which is actually going to give me 15. So now I can just work from left to right, because they're all addition signs. So 4 plus a -2 is going to bring me to 2, plus 15 is going to bring me to 17. And we finally made it to our last example. All right, so my grouping, there's my first stop sign. I get to go through that stop sign because it's in parentheses, and so I have 3 terms in this problem. All right, let's start looking at our chunks that we're going to solve. So 2 times 3 to the second power, exponents comes first. So 3 to the second power is 3 times 3, which is 9. 2 times 9 is going to get me to 18. Okay, 6 minus 3 is going to be 3. Sorry, that 3 is not very nice. And then I have 3 groups of 3, which is going to get me 9. And my 10 had nothing to do with it, so that remains the same. Now that I'm down to addition, again, I'm just going to add straight across. So 18 plus 9 is going to bring me to 27. Plus 10 is going to bring me to 37.